Did y'all see that? The energy is meant to be felt and not told. It's just feeling the vibe, feeling everything around you, and understanding that you are one with everything around you. So when you get outside, you take in the fresh air, you feel the sun on your body, you feel everything around you, and you just, even if it's raining, you just get outside, you feel the rain. And I feel like being outside and understanding the weather and understanding how it works, you start to understand how you work, and you start to see that it's a reflection of you. And for example, some days you're sunny, you may be in a sunny mood. Some days you're feeling, cloudy, your mind is cloudy, you can't see clearly, and that's 100% okay. It's just about feeling the moods. It's about embracing your nature and embracing who you are. Today, I'm going to be talking about being in our feminine energy, in a place where we're just open to receiving and open to what feminine energy actually is, in a mind space where we're just positive, and not just positive, because feminine energy is about embracing the negative aspects of what that energy is as well. So just be open to listening, and I hope you guys are having a good day, and let's just get into the message. Feminine energy for me is basically moving, getting into your body. A lot of times we get out of our bodies when we force situations to be what they're not, and that's not something that's always healthy, just because we need to be able to let things flow to us. So in order to be in proper flow, we need to hydrate ourselves and just feel what we feel without the need to control what's going on around us. I experienced like a lot of people being in their females being like too much in their masculine energy lately, and I don't know if it's just a reflection of who I used to be and how I used to live my life, but it's kind of something that's like, I don't want to say that it's unsettling, but I kind of see the duality in everything, how we all need a balance in life, and how we can't well, we can, but it's not healthy for us to have too much of one thing. Overworking, overeating, overthinking, anything can kind of put you out of touch with being in your body and feeling your emotions. And it doesn't matter what emotions that you feel, it's just about being aware of what you feel and not brushing away or rushing the feeling of whatever it is that's coming up for you. Like, having feminine energy is not, it's about embracing the duality and everything. It's about having light energy and quote unquote dark energy. But to me, I feel like both of them are very beautiful things to have, especially when you're in sync with both of them and you have a healthy balance between both. Feminine energy is balance. So when you know that certain things need to leave your life, you don't try to hold on to them, and you just realize that, hey, this relationship isn't working out for me, this mindset isn't working out for me, this job isn't working out for me. It's understanding how to let go. Feminine energy does not hold on to things, because feminine energy knows how to embrace chaos. And people get afraid when we say chaos, but when I say chaos, I mean chaos in the sense where I understand that in destroying this thing, so many redbirds, letting these things go, I understand that, hey, this is serving a purpose for me. This needed to leave my life because this wasn't something that was beneficial for me. Knowing when to receive, like, I had to learn that, hey, this is a quality about you that is very feminine, and you haven't been realizing this for a long time, or you've been pushing this away. It's knowing how to receive. Like, when you're in a receiving state, you're not pushing away help. When people try to help you, you just kind of like open, like, okay, you want to do this for me, okay, cool, do it. I'll accept this. Thank you for doing this for me. And it's not feeling like you need to give anything back. Okay, sure, if you want to give something back out of the kindness of your heart, then do so. Is that a vulture? Stop overworking yourself. Stop being in this place where you're not open to receiving messages. If you're not open to receiving messages from the world around you, then how are you going to be open to receiving anything from anyone else, or open to like listening to your being and how you feel? Like, I understand that I am a God. I understand that, hey, with me being in this godly energy, with me embodying who I am, I understand that, hey, when you really get in touch with who you are internally and who you are, you understand that everything around you is kind of a reflection of you. You stop being afraid of being open to receiving. You stop pushing off people that want to come in and help you from a place of really wanting to help you. You start to understand and listen to your intuition, and you know the difference between someone that's genuinely wanting to help and support you and someone that's like kind of like doing it from a shady place. You understand it's not being rude, or it's not about you being rude when you say that, hey, thank you, but I don't want the support right now, versus saying, I got it I want to do it. Like, no, there's a difference. Like, when you see that you need help, when you see that I don't want to say you don't have to be struggling in order to receive help. Like, I think we need to get out of that place of feeling that, hey, if I'm struggling, then that means that I need help. I don't have to be struggling in order to need help. I can be in the place where I feel like I'm financially stable, I'm mentally stable, I'm emotionally stable, and hey, I'm open to receiving support. I'm open to receiving advice, and I feel like that's just very beautiful, especially when you're willing to embrace both sides of yourself and actually be yourself. Feminine energy is being. Just be where you are without feeling like you need to get anywhere or force anything. Listen to the wind, feel the wind brush past you, feel everything that's going on around you, listen to the birds. Just be, like, sit in nature. I kind of associate feminine energy with being, or with all of the major arcanas in the tarot deck, just because all of them have a certain way of being who they are. They're not trying to be anyone else. They're just embodying their energy. You don't see the Queen of Wands looking at the Queen of Swords. Like, how does she have so much intellect? How does she have so much wit about her? You don't see anyone being jealous of you don't see any feminine energies being jealous of each other. Like, when you're just being and you just are where you are, you see that you start to attract opportunities to you. You see that you start to attract a lot to you, messages to you, through animals, through birds. Everything just wants to communicate with you. Everything just wants to just be, like, sit with you, because they understand that you're not forcing, right? And you're not scaring anything away. You're not saying, hey, why are you here? Why is this here for me? Stop questioning everything. Like, stop. Just be where you are. And I had to learn how to be in this energy, just because I wasn't all the time. I wasn't really open with being myself. Like, I was always trying to force things. I was always trying to people please. And that's not feminine energy. Like, no. We're not in this energy of needing to people please. Like, I'm not going to my emotions could be this place one day and then another place another day. I can feel one way about someone one day, and then the next day I just feel completely different about that person. And it's okay to admit that, hey, I'm not where I used to be. I don't feel the same way that I used to feel about this situation, this job, this person, about myself. So it's okay for me to change this. It's okay for me to feel what I feel without needing to judge myself for whatever it is that I'm feeling. Feminine energy for me is embracing change, embracing chaos, embracing everything that is going on around me, just because there may be some things that you see this bee being, I'm just busy being. Bees do not get that close to you if you're not vibrating in a space where you're just at one. Like, see that? Energy is meant to be felt and not told. That's feminine energy as well. Like, I don't need to tell you about how I do it. I just do it. Like, I just do it. When you're attracting things and you're attracting situations and beings and people to you, you understand that you're not forcing it. I did not force that bee to come by me. I did not force these crows. I did not force this goose to walk across the road, and I know you can hear it. Like, I'm not forcing them. Learn how to embrace who you are without being afraid of what other people are going to say. Embrace your sexuality. If you're feeling sexual, embrace that feeling. Like, okay, I feel very sexual right now. I want to dress in a very sexual way, and don't pay attention to what other people have to say. Feminine energy does not care about that, especially dark feminine energy. I think I'm going to have to do a video on that as well. I can talk about feminine energy all day, just because I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the world around me. I'm talking about everything that I have taken in on this journey, and I'm still learning. Like, feminine energy is not one thing. Feminine energy cannot be placed inside of a box. Don't ever let someone tell you to get out of your feelings. No, get in your feelings. Start to feel yourself. Start to feel things around you, and learn how to use your senses to block out what is not for you and to receive everything that is for you. Because I promise you, in all of that, you're going to be the most powerful being that you may have ever seen. It's okay to look up to people around you, but embody who you are. Once you learn how to be and embody this feminine energy of who you are, you see that the last person, that person, you can have the same thing they have. There's nothing that you can't achieve, especially if you're a woman. There's nothing that you can't achieve, especially if you're in this feminine energy. There's nothing that you can't have, because everything that is meant for you is coming to you. You're attracting it from being in this feminine energy. So be where you are. Don't allow anything outside of you to stop you or control you, because you are in control. Listen to your intuition. Feel the tides, feel the moon, feel all of those pains in your body, the sexual nature about yourself. Feel pleasure. Allow yourself to feel pleasure. Stop blocking your senses. Stop blocking your ability to feel, and you will learn how your femininity actually works out for you. Everyone else's isn't going to be the same. So be confident in yours. Be confident in yourself, and embrace your godness. Embrace your godliness. Embrace all of who you are, and understand that you are who you're meant to be at this moment. And you being alive, honestly, why isn't that magical?